Hey, Steph. Hey, Pixie. Hi, everybody. Put some lipstick on. Hey, how's it going? How's everybody's Monday? We have rain. We just left one town to come to our town, and it was thunderstorming there. So I have a feeling I have a thunderstorm coming this way. We will see. Hey, D. Higginbotham. Um, yeah, so Monday was long. Monday was rough. Monday was difficult. Monday was hard. Hey, Cammy, how's it going? Um, Man, I do want to talk about some stuff today because, oh my gosh, did y'all watch Meredith's video? I am behind in most of my videos, but I've clicked on Meredith's video about her update to her bags. So if you haven't seen this, her video, spoiler alert. So I'm gonna spill the beans, guys. Um, Hey everybody! Yeah, muggy and hot. It's like soupy air here, soupy air, and it rained hard driving down, like thunderstorm, lightning cracks. Um, and then we get to our town. It's bright and sunny. I'm like, okay, I think the rain's coming this way. Um, and I have a couple unboxings that these are things I ordered a week or so ago before Watson's, passing. Um, So this wasn't retail therapy. This was me buying things. But I am starting to um clean up. I'm organizing my bags because I always had to store them a very specific way because of Watson. So now that I have the time and space where I can just leave things out, I've been going through them and y'all, I'm gonna have a log sale. And I'm talking clearance vlog sale where it's just a set price, everything's the same price, and I mail it out to whoever wants it because um yeah, I have problems and visually I can see the manifestation of my grief and issues because I lost my father, 5 years ago, and that's what started this ball rolling. And then I've always dealt with just shopping as a things I love, but this past year has been nuts. But nuts. I admit it. I admit it. I know that my shopping and purchasing has gone way overboard. How much was it because of yeah, Pixie, there will be one. I'll be working on it this weekend to start sorting out things because basically I have to, if the bag is just okay, I can't keep it. So it's just going to have to be sacrificial lambs, and I don't care how much I spent on them. It doesn't matter. I cannot emotionally s- keep them. I can't keep them stored the way they stored. It's not good for the bags. So and if I can't store them properly, then I don't deserve to own them. So I am at the point where it's like I need to keep the ones I love the most, and we need to get rid of half my bags. And that is terrifying to say. Um, because I love all my bags, but I love some more than others. So we will see. Hey, Apple Blonde. Hey, D. I had just enough rain to make it even muggier. Cammy. So okay. If y'all didn't see Meredith's video, her bags were stolen through DHL. Yeah, DHL. The courier that she used to send it to overnight to her consignment, which is Connor, and it was discovered that part of the shipment was missing, and she had insurance, so she filed a claim. And to give you the really short version of her video was the DHL decided that there was no claim because there was no proof, even though she had video evidence to show um, she took videos and photos of when she packed the shipment, right? It doesn't hold water apparently. So unless you ship that in front of the agent and they sign for the fact that that was done, it's just there's no proof. And then so when it shipped and delivered, it was delivered. The box wasn't damaged. Things were missing, but they have no way to verify it, right? They're saying, well, we can't. So basically, the person, the employee of the company who picked up the delivery, um, opened the box, took out a few things, closed the box, and delivered it. So as far as the insurance company is concerned, or even the insurance is through the provider of the shipper's like, we shipped it. We shipped it. I'm sorry. There's no theft. We can't prove what you had in the box, but and you that person received the box. So I'm sorry. Insurance claim doesn't work. And that here's the thing, guys. That happens here too. Steph says it's a great decision. I had to leave all of my belongings behind several times. It's hard. It teaches you not to be attached to things. I agree, Steph. Yeah. D says I'm so angry at DHL. Oh yeah. Well, the thing is, FedEx, UPS, USPS, I have had to file claims before for very small things. And here's the thing about insurance. Insurance is a gamble based on the fact that you're not going to have to use it. So if you're a good bet of we won't have to pay out, then we'll insure it for you. But if you're a bad bet, we're not going to insure it for you, right? So basically, you have to. The only way they will pay out insurance claims if the box is so completely damaged that you can show them and you don't accept it, right? Like, this is so damaged, this is ridiculous, or it doesn't get delivered at all. Then that's something that is on them. Their job was to take it from point A to point B and never got to point B. But if something's missing between A and B, they're gonna say, well, we didn't do it. You know. Keith says similar things happened to me with USPS. I ordered an item off of their real. They used USPS, signed upon delivery. The USPS delivery lady signed for it herself out of laziness, and someone stole it. Oh my dear, that's awful. Steph says it was if in the US they could have bring a lawsuit civilly. Keith says I had a camera footage to prove my case, but USPS denied. They are wow. Maybe that's why I'm getting most of my packages from Goodwill. They're using FedEx as their carrier now. It used to be USPS, but almost everything I'm getting out of Goodwills, they're all from FedEx. Rael says that's heartbreaking for such a violation. Cammy says, Keith, my UPS guy signs for me all the time without my permission. Wow, Cammy. That's just because they don't want to do their job. It was DHL's fault because I gave instructions that boxes need to be signed for and they did not do that. Wow. Meredith can sue, but DHL has more time and money. She can't win. Yeah. That's the thing too. Like, so, hey, Morella. So I am, when I was in my car accident, guys, and the guy who hit me was unlicensed motorist, and I did sue him. I did sue him for the extent, and I knew that it was a pointless lawsuit because there was no money. But I did it because by giving the lawsuit, winning the judgment, and getting a judgment, he never paid it, whatever. I was able then to suspend his license for 10 years. Now, after 10 years, his license gets reinstated, but that's only within the state of Texas. He could have left, he could have moved, whatever. But I was hoping that the next time he did something, he would be put in, something could happen versus getting away with, a hit and run, essentially. He didn't stop, but it took him a few blocks. It just happened that the LV I opened for Fashion File, I didn't sign for it. It was left at my stoop. No way, Cammy. My UPS man is pretty good. I just don't like when the ring on the doorbell alerts everyone that my bag arrived. I get my bags because I did get my bags because I argued, but it should have been DHL fixing the issue, not bag company ordered. Yes, exactly. It's not fair. My previous UPS guy was the same guy for about 10 years. He was great. FedEx is far better than UPS in my area. UPS has done really shady things. My postman does the same thing, Rael. And I live in a small rural town. So I'm normally at the end of everybody's delivery circle, right? So the problem I have is like, so when UPS or when it has to be signed, they're supposed to leave it a notice on your door. And then they're supposed to come back and, you can arrange delivery. Every single time I've tried to do that, it's never worked out. I've always had to just drive to wherever it is, get my package, and just be happy they could give it to me, right? USPS, same thing. They just hold it at the post office, even though they're supposed to deliver it. If I sign the paper and say, "Hey, deliver it on this day," they ignore it, right? So I'm just like, y'all, sign. I have to sign this. That means you hold it somewhere, and I will go find you and sign it. Because who's going to be home at 2 o'clock in the afternoon when you show up? I'm not. You know. Marilla, safe travels. Oh, where's Marilla going? Let me see. Rail just happened. Okay, Rail. Wait. All right, yes, I remember you saying that. My previous guy. Okay, fair. My postman does the same thing. Um, Everyone's saying hi to Morella. We have no problems with any of my delivery services so far. Yay, D. I think it really just depends on your area of delivery. That is crazy about the UPS. That's not right. Apple Wand. Yeah, okay, cool. So, like, the thing is, like, so I was watching that and I was thinking about this because that's the same thing, like, with pet insurance and stuff, insurance in general. Many people I know who have worked in the insurance industry have told me that the first process to any claim is deny. I mean, literally, that's what they tell you. Like, the first thing we have to do with all claims is deny it. I'm like, what? Excuse me? So I was really more upset for Meredith because it is a very rude awakening that the people and systems that are there to protect you telling them there is a theft has happened. These things have been stolen. Oh, well, we can't prove it. Like what? I just told you these things are missing. I shipped them. I packed them. I shipped them, and they were received, and they were missing, and they are stolen. Someone has stolen these things, thousands of dollars worth of things, and you don't care. They don't care. Yeah. And this happened to me at my workplace. I can't go into the details, but I think I've mentioned it where I had my work phone stolen, and then even though they didn't recover my phone, but they know who stole it. They didn't prosecute because it wasn't worth their effort and time to prosecute. They got their money from the insurance company for the claim for the stolen items, but the reason why they didn't prosecute was because they couldn't prove that the person stole the item that was missing out of my locked secured drawer in my secured compound. And even though I had to file the police report, it's not my property. So the state has to actually sue. I don't sue. I just have to fill out the paperwork and say, hey, and so I have 2 police reports on file in the county that I work in saying that I had stolen theft of property. It's not my property, but I was in custody of it. It was my custodial property, right? So it's just like, this is crazy. So they got away with it. And that person's still employed. They're banned from our building, but they're still employed. Nothing happened to that person. You know, they're still working for the company, the contractor. Yeah, whatever. Hearsay, just my opinion, allegedly, all those words. Rumor. Steph says I have a Dior lipstick I want to purchase that isn't sold in my area, but I'm gonna have to have it shipped to the store because I don't trust them not to set it in the sun. That's a good plan, Steph. Keith, that's messed up. How you know what you mean? I miss what Keith said. Let me go up. Keith, the thing is that so infuriating is because the delivery man signed for it and marked it, handed off. Oh wow! But then it's his word to your word, and the company is going to go with the employee. And unless you have, yeah, even if they had that videoed, they probably still wouldn't believe it. D says I work from home most days, and if I know I have to sign, stay home. Yeah. Did your company sue? Oh no, they did not because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. But I would have, but I can't. I just get mad. It's like I'm the one who gets in trouble because somebody took state equipment out of my locked drawer at my office. But you're not going to press charges because you can't prove it was stolen. So are you telling me I gave this to that person? Hey, Donna, thank you for the super tip or super chat or whatever they're called. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. D, yeah, it makes working from home exciting. Keith says, hi, Marilla. Hi, Maria D says, "I hear you, Maria Meredith had to shut off." Oh yeah, she had to shut off the comments. People are just not friendly. I could barely watch her lost stolen bag anyway because I felt so bad for her that it's a violation. I mean, I've had things stolen from me. I had a wedding ring stolen from me. I've had stuff stolen around my house from friends. Friends who know me stole stuff out of my house. Hey, Jeanette. So it's like I understand how she feels, and then you have all these systems in place. You do everything the way you think it's supposed to be done, and you're told, well, you could do a civil suit, but it costs you this much money, and it's not really worth your time and effort. But and the emotional evilness that she's been getting from this, it's like somebody stole her things. It doesn't matter if it's a $5 bag or a $30,000 bag. Somebody stole things that were hers, and nothing happened because she couldn't prove it. Yeah, it's like, what? What? Yeah. When you order something online from LV, it's in the very discreet packaging, but it's still labeled LV USA. So if you're a savvy postman, yeah, yeah, and you can steal stuff. And they're smart enough to know that if they take a partial theft and still deliver the item, they're not going to get caught. I'm outside my building in case because it had a fire alarm second one time. Wow, Jeanette. I went down the Reddit rabbit hole on UPS people who admit steal, and it's really crazy. Yeah, I'm just super lucky I don't have porch pirates. Other people have porch pirates, but we don't because of where I live and how my entryway is. But in everybody on my cul-de-sac, we all have cameras. Like, I have a camera on my driveway. I have a camera at my doorway. My neighbors do. We all do. I have cameras on my back door. I have cameras in my house. Mostly it was a nanny cam, and James loves technology, but, the days and time pass where people left their doors unlocked. That's not our house. No, 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 no. You know, um, I can't fathom stealing from anyone, says Steve. I know the karma. I'm just theft in general. D says, I have an LV here and I ordered in the future. I have them delivered there. Yeah. Maria says, me neither, D. I have been robbed twice. The feeling is absolutely horrible. Yeah, it is. It's horrible. In your house, that's crazy. I get Amazon packages stolen. They don't make it out good, though. Things Post-its and catnip. I love that. Like, if you really needed that catnip, and it's just so rampant because we have a lot of individual partial sales or deliveries. People buy things, and they're using a lot of subcontractors. Like, people were complaining in my neighborhood about missing packages, and they were complaining to the USPS, our post office, and the post office says, it's not us. And it's true. They're contracted carriers, other carriers who've been contracted by other people saying they're using USPS Postal Service, but it's been subbed out. So when it gets mixed up and delivered wrong, they're yelling at the postman, and it wasn't actually the postman. It's some secondary carrier. So, oh, my neighbor caught and tackled a porch pirate a couple years ago. Let's just say they learned. Wow. I get Amazon packages stolen. They don't make yeah. I had some rifle through my car once. They didn't get anything. My sister's car when we were growing up where we lived got broken in 3 years in a row just to steal a radio. That was a long time ago. This was in the 90s, y'all. In New York, I locked my car door just to bring groceries into my house and go back out. Yeah, I would too. Yeah. No, you don't leave your door open. You don't leave your door unlocked when you're in it. You lock the door. People can just walk up to you. One time my mother they were driving in Denmark, and at the time they had a Mercedes. And if you know anything about Europe, at the time anyway, Mercedes was commonly a taxi, and they had an older model Mercedes. So somebody just opened the back seat of their car and just sat down in their car when they were idling at a stop, and then they realized they just walked into sat in someone's car, like not not a taxi. Yeah. And there was another time my mom was driving, and somebody just opened the side door while she was parked to carjack her, and she my 5 foot nothing mother balled up, yelled at him, and kicked him out of the car. I've got she's savvy. Well, I don't know. I think I would have frozen, but no, I lock my car as soon as I sit in it. Um, there is no unlocked doors. Um, Total Agree Pixie, the New York Apple Blonde. I love the video of the guy who makes glitter bombs. That's funny. Boxes to Decay on Porch Pirates. Yep. Even the newspaper is stolen from my steps. So wow. The newspaper, that's some desperate theft there. We don't have porch pirates because I have neighbors who are always sitting out. Yes, those are the best neighbors. I don't mind people paying attention and knowing who. Like I had neighbors who knew when I would visit my sister's house because they knew my car. You know, like I don't mind that. I'm like, hey, Mr. Jim, nice seeing you. Of course, he's moved on now, but he was nice when he was around. Keith says I caught a gypsy trying to pickpocket me in a metro in Milan. I physically drug her to the police station, but they couldn't be bothered to do anything. I believe that, Keith. I absolutely believe that. Petty theft is such a pain and I mean that's why there's what in California, unless it's a theft crime above $750, they don't prosecute, which means people just walk right in, take stuff and walk right out, and there's no prosecution. It's just shrink. And I mean, really, it's like that's crazy. Yeah, carjackings are huge in New York. Yeah, I can believe it. You know, at my work, you can tell who the Philly people are because they lock their doors while the suburban people don't. Yes, that's the truth, Apple. Um, if the ship is if ship to store is an option, then I do it. So I buy from LV and Fashion File. That's awesome. I always check the back seats before I get in the car. So it was one of those things that we were talking about because Super Dacob was talking on his last Saturday show about what comes around goes around. I think that's the name of the um store. They lost their first litigation with Chanel because Chanel sued them for, I don't know, some type of copyright infringement about you're telling people that you're selling Chanel, but you can't guarantee it's authentic, and something about the amount of advertising that they were saying that we sell authentic Chanel and you can't say that. So, but now it's going to a second round of, he should have his video might already be out, a second round of litigation, and but the scary part of it is if you're told that even if you buy a product from Chanel and you own it, it's property, you own it now. You don't own the copyright. You don't own the branding, you just own the item, whatever. So it's like, what the heck do they want? What do they want to happen? Like what I know what Chanel wants to happen, but it's like because they want to control the pre-loved market because they're losing money. It's like with car dealerships, they make more money off their used cars than their new cars because of the margin. So people reselling items are making more money than the original point of purchase. Happy Monday, Party Pete, sending you love, Jack. Thank you, the Renegade Realtor. Yeah, so we were just talking about all the dramas. Oh my gosh, I haven't even unboxed anything. So much drama happened in just one day because I haven't even tried to catch up on the stuff I've missed since last Friday, and I'm just like, okay, what happened? Oh gosh, and let's not even talk about the State of the Union. All I know is the next 4 months, which we're not talking about, is going to be very interesting. But I'm like, what the heck is happening? He had to do an errand, so I don't know if he's back yet. He said, hopefully he'll come. He'll pop in, but he may just be lurking. But I don't think he's lurking. He normally likes to talk, so I think he had to go run an errand. He's trying to get back before I started, but he can be on the replay crew. It's okay. My Gabrielle the pug. Yay! Oh my gosh, you have a pug. I love pugs. Thank you, Renegade Realtor. So I have to give you updates. We might have another puppy friend in our life. It's not a done deal because we're still talking, but one of our subscribers here and a friend of Winnie BLV's said, "Hey, look, I'm rehoming a puppy. His name's Finn, and if she's willing to wait for us to get him in September, then we might have another pet." It's right now currently a little soon, a little raw, but we're open to giving it a nice happy home to a happy lazy dog that wants to just hang out and chill. Um, so hopefully that will happen. I mean, I'm literally today is the first day I haven't cried. I was crying yesterday, and today, and even today we were talking. Like as soon as I heard the thunder, I'm like, "Oh, poor." Oh, yeah, because I've normally Watson's very he does not like thunderstorms. And on today's video, oh my gosh, yes, the market realtor. Let's just have happy thoughts that everything works out, and we might get a new puppy friend in September, who's healthy, young-ish, not a senior. Um, so we don't know. We're still having to, and part of why I want to reduce my bag collection and just sell off as much as I can is I want to have more space and more room, and because I need more space and room, especially if we add another puppy, you know. I mean, not literally a puppy. I call all dogs puppies, even senior dogs. I call puppies. Age-wise, the puppy is 2 years old. You know. So anyway, I'm just pulling out my medication while we're talking because I'll forget if I don't. And my sister took her kiddos to the doctor today. Mom and Dad got a bad report card. Kids are doing okay, but kids need to be on vitamins because their diet is too anemic. In other words, don't just feed your kids chicken. My niece's food issues are almost like, is she autistic because of this all texture issues? But she's not. She's been tested several times. She's just picky eater. She just doesn't like, she likes what she likes, and what she likes tends to be either popcorn or chicken. And that's not enough fiber, fruits, vegetables, or vitamins. So mom is like, doctor told mom, "Hey, look, Stational, you have to feed your kid. Uh, she needs to be on these 3 types of vitamins because she's not getting it in her diet." And then the little boy, he's 4. He's been put on a milk allowance because apparently they're going through a gallon of milk every 2 days for the son, who's only 4. And they're like, no, 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 he needs to only have 3 cups of milk a day. That's a lot. So he's not really eating food because he's just drinking milk, you know? So yeah, Jen had to call me and tell me all that. It was funny. Um, Steph says the renegade realtor, he wears it like a badge of honor. The more loud, the deeper he sees. Oh yeah, I love it especially when Watson would snore. It was so funny, or snort. It's just the funniest thing you've ever seen. It just makes me laugh every time. Um, and sometimes Watson would snore so loud, I thought it was James. I'd wake up and like, James, are you snoring? He doesn't snore often, but occasionally he does. Hey, Saya, are you home now? Um, Cammy's called sliced tomatoes on a sandwich or burger. Do you spit the seeds out? No, really? I don't have that much of a texture sensitivity. We don't discuss what happens if we were to drink that much milk. He's only 4, right? But I'm just like, a gallon of milk every 2 days? It's like, Jenny, that's a lot of milk. Basically, is he drinking anything else? It's just, he drinks water and lemonade. Like, no, he doesn't. No, he's drinking a gallon of milk every 2 days. That's all he's drinking. So the doctor was like, 3 cups of milk a day. That's all he can have. The rest of it needs to be water. I'm home, slept in the airport, and a very long, we're only from Miami though, Saya? Like, seriously, Miami to where you live? Oh, you probably had to have one stop over. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, today's been rough. My day's been rough. I have a deadline due like 2 weeks ago. And yeah, my boss asked me today, like, well, how's this going? And I'm like, well, I'm on number 82 out of 200. And he's like, I think you should get someone else to help you on this tomorrow. I'm like, good plan. Because it's not he's like, don't be so picky. I'm like, I'm not. Like, I'm trying to edit this as fast as I can, but it's millions of edit points, literally millions. Um, hey, kindness. Miami to Atlanta. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Atlanta. Atlanta is one of those airports. I refuse, and I have not been into the Atlanta airport in a very long time. But that's one of those airports because you have to change terminals with their tram system, or you used to. I refuse to fly into. Like I never leave that airport or get to my next flight on time ever. It's like it's the worst. And I walk slow, guys. I am so slow. I swear. If I had to travel again, I'd have to have transport, because there's no way I can make the distances within these airports now. My day has been long. I've only slept 4 hours last night. Couldn't get the weekend out of my system. Oh, Rael, I had nightmares. Oh, my boss is supportive. He's pretty cool. He was like, because I told him like, well, should we get somebody else to do this? And it was like with me, because normally not one person does all this, but it's kind of a pilot project, so it's testing the waters and like we want to get it done, right? So yeah, the Atlanta airport is the worst. Atlanta and Chicago. Always Chicago, you have a hope to meet your connection if the weather's good. Atlanta, I almost never make the connection. I'd rather fly through Houston. Steph says, I used to have to fly into Atlanta every 6 weeks for work. I loathe that airport. That's great. So let's open an item because I don't know what this is. I literally do not have any clue. This showed up. It has no return address. It just says it came through apparently Dallas to Austin. And then Austin's my hub and just has my address on it, and it doesn't say who shipped it, which is very strange. So let's just take a look and see what's in this box because it's very lightweight. I think it might be James from James something James ordered, but it's my name. So when he orders things, it's only under his name, right? Chicago Airport is hard to navigate for me. Oh, the Chicago Airport is hell. Um, because of all those arms at the central location. Yeah. Um, is and the other place I get a lot of delays on has always been Newark, not Newark, New Jersey. Yeah, Newark, New Jersey for some reason. But this is when I was flying international. I haven't done this in a long time, so I'm really out of date on my flying experiences. But they're experiences, right? So they're um far enough away that uh they've cemented in my feelings. Downtown Atlanta is like, oh wow, Keith, Apple I literally made my flight just as they were going to close the doors. Oh, that is the worst feeling in the world. Happy belated birthday, Jeanette. Keith, yeah, thank you, thank you. So Brian, hi, Brian. So let's see what this is. This is okay, I did order this. This is weird. This is a cheap order that came in how weird. This came out of their warehouse, so sometimes off Temu. So I bought this on July 18th. This is an item for my car. Let me show you what it is though. My coworker who he was doing a lot of driving and he was having a lot of back issues like I do. I have spinal issues. Um oh no. Brian's day is not good? Let's hold on. Let me go up. Just lurking, but wanted to say, oh, hey, hi, Brian. Lurk away. I'm the worst lurker. When I'm in other people's lives, people don't even know I'm there. Because I say hi and then I disappear and just listen. Um, I like Newark. I fly out of there quite a bit, and NYC airports too. Air costs less flying out of those than Philly airports. Oh, Temu order from yeah, well, the Temu order because okay, Temu now has things that can be shipped from local warehouses, and I don't know how that works. It has a different um shipping cost. Sometimes it costs a little bit more if you buy something from the local warehouse. And some of the things I order are coming to have cheaper shipping. I had them shipped by, instead of by air, I had it shipped by boat. So those, who knows when I'll get those. But this is something that was from the local warehouse. And it was the same price as Amazon, so I didn't care. Um, I just wanted the thing. I fled there a couple weeks and paid a driver to take me the fifth, so I don't have to deal with the rate. Oh, nice. So let me show you what I ordered. There's some paperwork. Let's see what this says. So this is something that my coworker swears by, and it's a weird shape. It has a handle. You're like, okay, what the heck? So this is for your car seat when you're relax, eventually get to bed, have a great night. Good night, Rael. Steph, I told Jackie this live Atlanta traffic is the worst. Atlanta's the worst traffic. I will never drive in Atlanta if I can avoid it. So this is to change your hip position when you're sitting in a car, because most cars have a bucket seat, and he said that it was putting a lot of pressure on his tailbone. But if you put a actual seat cushion in there, it still doesn't change the position the way it should be. So you want to be up. So I said, okay, well, I'll try it. I'll try anything. If this helps my back, I will try anything. So I bought this little, wedge memory foam. It's supposed to sit right there in the, and this foam is probably true because I always liked bench seating more than bucket seating, but almost all cars have a bucket seat for the, driving and passenger side. Um, Sciatica, yeah. Well, it's not so much sciatica for me, but it does hit the sciatic nerve if I don't take care of it. I have a couple screws stuck in my sacrum because I was in a bad car accident, and I have disc issues right above the sacrum and then right at the neck. So yeah. So it's a driving cushion. So it's really just for sitting in the car. Like I'm sitting in this is a Secret Labs chair. This is one of the most comfortable chairs you can get for office and home life because it's meant for gamers, right? And even in this, I have this. And this is already really serious. And my chair at work has cushions. I have share cushions in my car that if I have to go to conventions, if I have to go, even if I go to church, if I go anywhere that has seating, I don't know what the seating is. I have a cushion with me so I can not be in agony. Let's just be honest. So it's actually at the base of my spine, right above the sacrum where it hurts. So yeah, it's mobility issues. Because and that's why, like, so I can do stuff, but like, so when yesterday we went out and had, I went to go see I have two besties. One's Craig and one's Sharon. Sharon lives 2 hours away from me. So we went 2 hours away. So we went to go pick up my sister and then we drove down to Sharon's and we went to go have a fabulous lunch. We went to Denny's. No, we're not fancy, but we had a fun time. And then we went to James Avery, which is a local jewelry store. And we all have the same charm bracelet now. So not the same charms, but the same bracelet design. And so Sharon has it, Jennifer has it, and I have it. And I'm probably going to be getting a best friend charm for Sharon. And I might actually need to get one of these bracelets for Craig, to be honest. 'Cause, he wanted to get charm bracelet, like a Pandora one, but I think he needs one of these James Avery ones with a bestie charm on it. So anyway, I haven't. Luckily, he's not watching right now. Hey, Monarch. But so we were out there, but because we spent so much time sitting in Denny's, and mind you, we'd start driving from 11:15 we were on the road. Actually, before that, we started driving 11. We didn't get to get my sister and then get down to where we need to go till about 1:30, right? So then we were in the restaurant for a couple hours, and the seating is not it's very it's firm seating, right? So by the time we get done with lunch, I can barely stand up straight, and then I'm sitting in the car with the heated seat, and then we go to James Avery. He says, I'll wait in the car. You guys go in there. I'm not gonna buy anything, because if I go in there, I'll buy something. And it's like every single time I have to remind my twin that once I've sat for a couple hours in these types of chairs, I can't just get up and run around. I have to sit down and let the muscles relax again and not tense up because of the pain. And then once I was out of pain, I was able to go into the store, right? So I went to the store and then I bought a ring. So I bought this ring right here. Let me see if I can get a close picture of it. Because I really wanted the Hermes Chandon ring, or however you say it, which looks like the shape, but it has a bar in going up and down. And this is a really pretty, it looks like it, but not, it gives the vibe without being it. It's not, if you saw them side by side, there's no way. There's nothing. They're not that similar, but they give the look and the feel without being a $600 ring. Because yes, I looked it up. I'm like, why do I have to like a silver ring that's $600? That's just crazy, you know? Um, Oh yeah, hey Monarch, so glad to be on live. So let me open this next box because I'm dying to know what I bought that was this small. Because I don't buy small things, and this came from Goodwill. And this Goodwill, interestingly enough, came out of El Paso, Texas. So this just came, 8 hours away from me. So I want to know, what did I buy out of, El Paso? Oh, when I went to a couple Goodwills on Sunday, um, I don't, those people who do thrifting hauls? I don't know what Goodwill they're shopping at, but the Goodwills I went to picked clean. Like, they didn't even have kitchenware. They didn't have, I'm always looking for Pyrex for Keith because he collect, vintage Pyrex. And I'm always looking for it wherever I go places. And then I went there. I'm like, they don't even have Pyrex, and they didn't have mugs. Do you know how desperate a Goodwill has to be if they don't even have mugs? I'm like, okay, people. I mean, I'm guilty. I mean, I don't really cook anymore. I guess people just don't cook. So this is how it was shipped and packed. So it's not a small thing. It's just smushed. Let's see, what did I get out of the Goodwill? Um, Oh, well, that's the other thing. Things, because I'm going to be going through my collection for a clearance vlog sale. What I don't, what I don't sell to people, I'm going to donate. It's going to be a karma balance since I've been buying so much from them. Whatever I don't, oh man, they really scrunched up this bag. That is just shocking, shocking. You went on Sunday. On Sunday, you got to go on a weekday, right? Oh, I did not know that, Keith. I did not know that. So this is a bag. I love the shape. I love the shape of this bag. And no, I do not need another black bag. I didn't need another black bag. But look at how pretty this condition of this bag is. This bag, I really wanted what's the name of that bag? Brooklyn, the Coach Brooklyn bag. It's a shape, right? And there's another bag that Radley of London has. It's a shape. I just love this shape. So I went looking for this shape, and when I was just browsing around like I do, and who knows when I bought this, I'll look it up in a second. This bag showed up. Now this is a Vince Camuto bag. Vince Camuto used to be super popular, and somehow they have fallen out of love. People do not love him anymore. Oh, and there's the Lana. Yeah, the Morella, the Lana, but it's actually the Brooklyn I really want. But this has the Lana and the Brooklyn feels. Um, let's see. Let me see. I missed a text. Oh, okay. So let me look at my receipt. And this didn't even come with a. Oh yeah, this came from where? This had nothing. Um, it's fascinating how they do these things. So let me see. It was in such a pretty. It was in such a pretty bag. that I was like, well, I want the feel, so I'm not going to spend $500. Hey, Jolie, I'm not spending $500. Hey, Jennifer, for the Coach Brooklyn, I want one. I'm not buying it. Let's see, shipped orders. So this, let me look for the right, let me hold this up while I look for my donation to the Goodwill, because that's what this is. I'm actually kind of afraid to look at how much I've spent at the Goodwill. I think I might have spent more in shipping than I have actually in purchase um actual product. Hey, where is it? Down, down, down. I think these are sorted, honestly. This is supposed to have a dust bag, so maybe it's inside. So, guys, so this bag, yes, all sales are final with Goodwill. It's a donation. They don't even really consider it a purchase. All things are final. Um, so this is just insanity. This bag was $6.34. The tax was $1.59. The shipping was $10, and the handling fee was $2.89. The all-in purchase price was $20.82. And it's a Vince Camuto, which is a designer. I mean, he's mostly known for shoes, but he has, and yeah, it does. It does have its, and it has its dust bag right here. It has a dust bag. It's a $20 all leather bag that's black. Like, yeah, it's a great deal. I great deal myself to death. I great deal myself into poverty. It's like, how? But yes. It's like, because right now, for whatever reason, Vince Camuto is not popular. And that's why I say, don't go looking for the popular bag of the minute. Buy the one that people, I don't know. Let me take a look. Normally it is. Yep, genuine leather made in India. It feels like leather. I just had to double check on yeah, leather. Because Vince is known for I have one of his colognes, James does, and Vince is known for his shoes. So, and he has clothing. But I don't know what happened to the company that it was a huge thing 10 years ago, and all of a sudden it's not. Like, people don't care about Vince Camuto. I'm like, okay. So somebody donated this bag that's barely used. I mean, yes, Coach is charging $5.50 for a version of this. How it's popular to you. Yeah, I just didn't even looking for the popularity. I use brands as ways to gauge quality. There's a base quality I can expect from a Coach or from a Kate Spade or whatever. I can kind of guess what the quality is going to be. And then after that, it's like, do I like the shape? And that's what I'm saying about bags is buy shapes and styles. I buy the same shapes and the same style, guys. I just do. So this is the dust bag. So this same bag sold anywhere else. I mean, and this is the thing, like reselling. I'm not a reseller. I don't think I can ever become one. I'm just not cutthroat enough. You know, I really am not. Hey, Veronica. Um, I just can't. I mean, there's capital investment that you're putting into these items, thinking and banking on somebody purchasing at a profit, right? Because that's how you do business. How everybody does business. But then you have to house the items. You have to, and then hope that somebody wants that exact thing. It's not easy selling things. It's not easy. Somebody wants to have the thing you have. And there's a lot of people who don't like used things, so it's like, I get it. But anyhow, that was a really cool bag. I was happy to get that for $20. Like, that's one of the better bags. And the thing is, I'm finding is a lot of the bags, hey Aaron, a lot of the bags I'm finding on the Goodwill, the prices have gone up because what I've noticed in the e-commerce platforms anyway is that when it was priced low, like $10 or lower, people aren't bidding on them because they're waiting for them to expire on their 7-day or 9-day cycle, and then they're getting them right at the end, and they're getting them for that opening bid of $10. So I put in tons of bids, things that have not had a single bid on them for days and days and days, because there's like 2 days left out of the 7-day bid or auction item, and I'll put a bid in for $10, which is the minimum bid. And then all of a sudden, Nothing happens. And then I get a notice saying, "You've been outbid." I've been outbid right before it expired and sold. So whoever bought it for $1 or $2 higher than what I opened the bid with. Um, and this happens all the time. So I feel like I think Goodwill's having to price up their listings, things that they're just because the bidding portion of the people aren't bidding, people are just waiting for the last seconds and say buy, which is smart for them, not great for Goodwill. I mean, they're trying to turn things that people donate into profit to organize their industries so they can provide community. I'm not saying this the right way, but they it's charitable. They do charitable things. They employ people. They donate stuff. I mean, I don't know. There's a whole thing about what Goodwill Industries does. It's pretty cool, but it's long, you know. So anyway, that was my two items. I think was that it. And then I have one more thing. I'm kind of nervous to open. Oh yeah, yeah, well, no, but Date, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do in auctioning, is wait till the last second because people will swoop in just because you have it. Oh, speaking of swooping in, oh my gosh, Steph says a lot of people used to do that on eBay, probably still do. There's a software that, yeah, they're 30 seconds. Yep, yep. Jackie, do you find that when you sell on third-party sites, you have a good experience? So I've sold on Mercari, I've sold on Poshmark. I've sold directly, like through Facebook, not through Marketplace, but through people on Facebook. Um, I haven't had horrible experiences. I feel better with Poshmark as a seller because of I don't like what Mercari has done with the fees going to the buyer. And I think it really marks up an item by $20. If you're looking at shipping and fees and all the stuff that they put in taxes when you're selling stuff, and that's a deterrent. And I think with Poshmark, it's a little bit easier platform to use. I haven't, as a seller, had bad experiences. People have liked what they've bought from me, mainly because I undersell everything. I sell things at a loss. Very, very rarely have I ever bought or sold anything where I made money. I'm lucky to break even, and break even is just a weird concept that's so foreign. I'm happy if I can make 50% of what I put into the item, I'm thrilled. Because I'm selling a used item. I'm not selling a new item. I'm not trying to fund my bag habit by having somebody. It's not a rent a bag program, right? I had a thing. I'm selling a thing. If you're willing to buy it, this is the price. Um, And 99% of times, if you give me an offer, I take it. And if that offer is 20% less than what I have listed, I still take it because the listing is high just because the fees are high. Because on Poshmark, as a seller, you have to pay Poshmark the fees as the seller. And it makes they take a 20% cut, you know, but it's easier to deal with than, you make more money selling directly, but there's more risk. Okay, let me see. Wait until last second. A lot of people. Okay, Jackie. Okay, hello. Hey, Grace. Let me catch up on the post. I love selling a Poshmark, but they take a huge portion of your sales. Huge. It's really honestly, Poshmark is the easiest platform as a seller because it's the shipping labels and how they do it. That's really the easiest, but it's financially, yeah. I don't know how people make money as resellers other than direct sales. That's why there's so many live sales. TikTok, whatnot, YouTube. There's a lot of live selling because direct sales by you're going to it's like people billing them through PayPal or whomever is a better way because you're not giving that 20% cut to the platform. Depop has just changed their fee policy to similar to Mercari's. They removed the 10% seller fee and now they are extra fee paid by the buyer. Wow. See, this is going to be rough, and especially, I mean, they're just people. We're just like the people who are reselling they're just trying to make a living, right? And they're trying to supplement an income somehow. I don't know how people can do it full time. You know, there's a level of constantly having to look for the items, to buy the items, to sell the items, and then to there's people who say they make lots and lots of money doing it. Like they buy return pallets, they buy bulk items, but there's a lot of stuff they're getting in those things that aren't sellable. As a seller, does Poshmark give you a choice to ship on your items with UPS? I do think you can ship the shipping company between UPS or FedEx or USPS. I think there is a way to do that. I just don't remember. I think mine are all shipped through USPS because it's post office is the easiest for me to do. Um, but I do have one more item to open, and I'm just going to open it. This might be a return. I do not know. I shouldn't have bought it. It was on sale. It was on sale, and I got a price adjustment on it. Oh, and guys, thank you. I did get a price adjustment on that other item I purchased. I did call as soon as I got off the phone with Macy's because I got one Macy's item. My Macy's and I need to break up again because emotional shopping is bad for Jackie. Hey, somehow adulting. Hello, hello. So yeah, I did get the price. I did have to call. It did take effort. It wasn't easy. I mean, it wasn't difficult, and it was enough of it was a 40% off when I bought it, and it went down to 55% off. And then so I'm like, okay, I need to do this. I can't let them just. This is ridiculous. If this is part of their policy, then I'm gonna get a price adjustment. So, but yeah, because it's like you buy something and then it goes on sale like the next day. You're like, what the heck? So this is one of those things that I've been watching and hunting and looking and debating, and I have many, many, many versions of this. I hate when they do this. They shipped a this type of sample perfume in my bag, which is not good because this is textile. And textiles absorb fragrances. You really shouldn't. I have a lot of perfume samples that I'd like to give to people, but I'm like, first of all, you have to tell USPS at least that you have perfume because then it can only be shipped through ground. And then if like when I sell bags, sometimes I want to put like a sample in there. I'm like, well, if something happens, perfume spilling in your bag is bad plans, right? Because a lot of people are fragrance sensitive. So let's hope this works out for me and I don't return it. Oh, this is the large tote. This is the wrong size tote. Mm, I'm gonna stop chasing this bag. I'm just gonna stop chasing this bag. That's all there's to it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I wanted the extra large tote. This is large tote. It comes in 4 different sizes. It's the right length. It's the right 20 inches at the top, but I wanted it 20 inches at the base. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna learn from this. And I'm gonna love it the way it is, and I'm gonna get over it. This is the bag called the Sack. The Sack is a 5 foot nothing has an amazing video on this. Um, so this is a company that does. It's an American company, and they do. I think out of Indonesia is where they do their handcrafted. This is a recycled materials, certified B Corporation, Los Feliz tote. The color is maritime, and it's a color I really wanted. And I wanted the 20-inch size. Um, Ivy says Macy's and I had to break up because 90% of the time they ship trashed items heavily sprayed with perfume and literally no packaging, just tossed in a box. That's true. I just posted it in my community post. Oh wait, what did you just post? Um, 2 new colors. Wait a minute. Thank you. I found the horse. Yes, you have 2 other bags. Nice. Are you talking about the Clementine? What new colors did they post? So I really like this company, and I have this tote. I actually have bought 4 of these bags, the same tote. The first time I bought it, I didn't realize it came in a hobo size. And then I bought it in the tote size, wrong color. Then I finally got it in the right tote size, right color, out of Austin, of all places, out of the Goodwill. Um, And this one I purchased out of Macy's because it's this color. Like, this is a color I really love. Love. So this is crocheted, and as far as I know, crocheting is still a hand crochet. You still can't do a machine crochet. You can do machine knit, but not crochet. Now, somebody has said that there's hand crocheting, but I don't think that's possible. I mean, machine crochet. I mean, crocheting is something that can only be done by hand. And so this is like one of those like really cool company ethos. They have a really cool story. They've always been known for their crocheted bags, but I have some of their leather bags too. So I really like the sack. I bought several of their bags last year in leather, but I only have two in crochet because I really love this tote. I love this tote and I love this color. So let's show you the inside. So this has a reinforced bottom because this is crochet. So this will stretch, this will grow. So it says in here, the sack handcrafted by Rita Mustica 2/29/24. Wow, this was just made in February. Made in Bali from recycled ocean-bound plastics. I mean, if you really look up the history and the story behind the sack, it's really very cool. And I didn't even know it until 5 foot nothing out of Australia talked to us about it. And I'm like, I didn't know the sack did that because I've had their stuff. I've always had their stuff. I just didn't ever read their abouts page. Other websites, all our bags are hand crocheted. Yeah, Steph. Yeah, so this is hand crocheted out of Bali and it's named and signed and yeah. I mean, guys, I really value things that are handmade because I know how much time it takes to make these things. And I got this on sale, like sale. So this was originally $200. I got it for like 120, you know. I can't deal with selling it. Everything goes to Goodwill except luxury that I still. Yeah, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a clearance sale once I go through my bags again. Hey Craig! And then I'm going to only keep the bags I love. Like I told Craig like today, like no more totes. Oh, look at that pretty tote. That's literally what I do. I'm like, oh, look at that beautiful tote. But I have goals. And my goals right now is to have more space in my living room because it is atrocious. I kind of look at the state of your home as like the internal a reflection of my internal well-being, you know? And there's a level of neatness I'm used to have. Right now my house is chaos, you know? And I look at my bag mountain over there as a manifestation of my grief and I need to keep the things I love the most and things that are just okay have to go. You know? Just because it's cool doesn't mean I have to keep it, you know? So but I love my bags. I love carrying them. I wanna show you the bag I carry today. So this is my newest, latest, the sack. I'm done with bags from Macy's. I don't think I have anything else coming from Macy's. I have one piece of jewelry coming, and then but I'll show you my bag today is this bag. This is my Celine bag. 'Cause look at my cool green shirt. So I matched my shirt with my bag, and this bag is absolutely gorgeous. Love this bag. It's a great shoulder carry. It's one of my favorite bags and one of my most expensive bags. So, why am I showing it to you? Carry the bags you have and love them. Just do that. You know, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to use, I knew today was going to be a bad Monday. So, I wanted to use something that would make me feel fabulous. This bag makes me feel fabulous, and I'm wearing a really cool Little Mermaid T-shirt that's green, and I have this green bag, and yeah, I'm gonna use it. You know, because why have things that cost thousands of dollars if you're just gonna sit them on the shelf for that one special occasion? That my special occasion today is I went to work. I went to work, and honestly, today that was a feat. Going to work and not calling in sick and not moping in bed and not hiding in bed because I'm depressed over my loss of my Watson. I was like, and I told James, like, I mean, honestly, James is pulling me out of bed in the mornings because he's like, you gotta go. I'm like, okay, I know, I gotta go to work. I have to go to work. So, yeah, so I wear my pretty bags and I feel fabulous because I felt like crap. I felt depressed and crappy. And then people at work are saying, I'm so sorry for your loss. And then we talk about it for 5 minutes. And then I'm sad again. Hyman, I'll call by name, but it would take forever. Right, Craig? Where did you buy that bag? You get for a steal deal on it too. Yes, it was a gift. It was a bag trade. Craig gave it to me. That is a steal of a deal because it's a gift. I mean, all the bags we trade, we trade bags, but there's a difference between the bags I trade Craig and the bags. Actually, this wasn't a trade. This was a birthday gift. He gave this to me for my birthday. This was literally a gift. This is Craig's bag, which makes it more important and special because that means I feel like my friends are with me. And that's the thing. That's what I'm telling you is like take the time to use the things you love. Yeah, I cried for 3 days straight when I had to yeah, oh my gosh. I I cried so hard for Milo. I have been grieving for Milo for months because I'm so sad to lose him. And then to lose Watson so soon after Milo without having any warning is just, oh, not knowing. I mean, I didn't know that could happen. I really nope, it's Jackie's bag. Well, yes, it's my bag now, sir, but that's because you gifted it to me, you know? Um, oh, let me show you the steal I did get though. Um, I was basket case when I lost Miss Float. Yeah, it's rough. I read somewhere that grief is love that has nowhere to go. Oh, wow. That's really profound. Grief is love that has nowhere to go. That's true. I mean, my grief is manifesting in tears, and we talk about Watson, every day, and we still talk about Milo, you know, every day, and we still talk about how we miss them, and the hardest thing is coming home to an empty house. I'm gonna use this bag tomorrow. This is my steal of the deal of the century. I got this for, shipping, tax, handling, price per item. It was $20. It's a leather bag from Vince Camuto. I'm gonna use it tomorrow. I really like the shape. Yeah. Um, yeah, grief is rough. See, with my father, I went through all those stages of grief, and I also went through mostly anger because I was really mad at my father. Not because, well, yeah, I was mad that he died, of course, but honestly, he was suffering. So when at his death, although it was also sudden, he was starting to fall deeper and deeper into dementia, and he had physical issues, and he refused to get more help and care that he actually needed. And so he it was hard to see that, but at the end it was pretty sudden how he died. So it was right before COVID times, like right before COVID came out, like 2 months before COVID was really announced to the world. And then he had died, and we had issues with getting funeral planned. And my anger, so this is the bag I'm using tomorrow. This is my $20 all leather Vince Camuto bag from Goodwill out of El Paso. And I was angry at my father for a long time because I was made the executor, and that is rough because I learned so much stuff about my father. And we were talking at lunch just yesterday with my sister, and Jen's like, because my sister showed a photo on my family's post. Isn't it beautiful? It's gorgeous, and it's like it's that vibe. It's like that Brooklyn vibe. But look at, and it's a big bag. It's a big bag. It's 13 inches for the arm, and let's see. It How wide is its bag? 16 at the base and 17 that fans out a little bit, but the height of it at the top part, 15, 8-ish. Yeah, it's a good size bag. Um Why did my dad pick me as the executor? Because he knew I was the only kid that he disinherited one child, and then the other out of the three children he had left, two of them he had done deals with. Um, oh, really, Craig? You'll have to show me that silhouette of which bag that was. The two other children he had, which was my twin sister and the eldest, he had done real estate deals with them. It's very complicated, but what I should have done as the executor was liquidate all his assets, and what I should have done would have made my sisters homeless, both of them, because he owned both of their properties. So it was a nightmare. And I was so mad because he put me in the middle of this. And to do what the law said, I would have been, my twin sister would never talk to me again if I did what the law said. Now, because I'm the executor, I can do the intent of what my father wished to the letter of the law, but I didn't have to do what a non-family member executor would have done. Anyway, it was a lot. It took 3 years, and the lawyers made most of the money. The tax lawyer was worth every dime. I had to pay back taxes to the IRS. I had to liquidate mineral rights property. It was a nightmare because he did not put anything in order the way it should have been. He had a will. I'm lucky he had a will. But oh my goodness, having property in multiple states, and it's just, and then it doesn't matter. My eldest sister doesn't talk to me because she wasn't happy with the results, and she had the most amount of liquid assets given to her. Yeah. Yeah. And my twin sister has her home still because I gave away my third value of her property. Yeah, so that she could. Yeah. So yeah, I screwed myself over for that, and I get mad at my dad about it every once in a while because he lied to everybody. He didn't lie. He just told them what they wanted to hear and didn't tell them everything, right? And then I had to find out everything, right? And I was talking to my sister. My sister's like, I think I should give one of his other grandchildren my dad's university ring. I said, yeah, you really should. His grandmother bought it for dad. I was like, what? It's like, because it would be his grandfather's ring, right? I said, yeah, but his first wife, Elaine, bought the ring for my father. And she's like, what? How do you know that? It's like, because I remember everything. It's like, what? So basically, my father had always worn his college ring as his wedding ring, you know, even though it was from his first wife. And while he was married to my mother, he had worn that as his wedding ring. So, and my sister didn't know this. Like, my twin didn't know this. So, I guarantee you the other sisters don't know this. So, I'm like, oh, yeah, you should give that to William because he went to the same university his grandfather did. So, it's the same university. And it's awesome because it's from his grandfather and his grandmother. And my sister's like, this. I'm like, because I remember stuff. um, So, yeah, you can't really win as executor. Oh, yeah, there's no winning. Katie says my parents made me their executor because they perceived me as being more responsible. They perceived me as being, I didn't have any skin in the game with my dad because he owned both of my sister's properties. That I was the only one that was independent, right? So by de facto, he said, "You win." Uh, Not to be nosy, but why wasn't your mother executor? Because my parents were divorced, had been divorced, for years and years and years. Oh no, my mother has been remarried to her second husband for 30 years now. Yeah, so by the time my father passed away, they had already been divorced for many, many years. Um, yeah, so mom, and so it was me. I won the lottery of not winning, and I still have much of his. And it things like I should have had an estate sale. I should have. Didn't matter that Dad says I never wanted an estate sale. I should have just done it because it wasn't specified in the will, and that's what I learned. The letter of the law, the intent of the law, and what we perceive law to be is not the same thing. So when I was listening to Meredith's story about what happened with DHL and what happened with the shipping, and the police were like, "Well, no," and how that DHL says, "You don't have a case for closing it because we're not at fault. You don't have a claim." And the cops are like, "Well, we can't prove it. They've already done the investigation." They say they're not at fault, so we don't believe you, and no, we're not helping you. And the lawyer says, "Well, yeah, you can do this, but this is what's going to happen." And that was like one of my first things when I found out about law and legalities. It's like when you think it's there to help you, support you, really isn't. It's like human resources for companies is to protect the company. Has nothing to do with you as the person. It's not there for you, the employee, the resource. No, no, no. You are a resource. You're lucky they call you human. They have they just have a house and bank accounts. I ended up being the trustee. Oh, being a trustee is much better. Oh yeah. Having a trust is much better. I told my father, put your stuff in a trust. He didn't listen to me. Yeah. But then he left me in charge. Keith says, Craig, I just about to say, Jackie, I hope you're getting serious coin from AdSense because I'm not skipping the commercials for you. Yeah, thank you. I have no idea what I'm getting from. Actually, honestly, I was looking at my numbers today because AdSense pays out on the 21st. Since the 21st was on a Sunday, mine hasn't posted yet, but um, I was looking at my analytics. Most of my ad revenue actually does come from my lives. It's not from my videos. Even it's my lives generate more ad revenue than my videos do, and my shorts they make pennies, like pennies. So in general, depending on ad time, and I post a video every day, I throw in tons of lives, two a week for sure, normally more than that. I make somewhere around $150 a month, depending. It fluctuates, it can be higher. I get super chats, people give me stuff too, and that's actually how I'm paying for some of the bags I purchased is through a payment plan. So when that hits, those payments go to the right place. But I appreciate AdSense and everybody watching and not skipping, because I mean I skip ads too. I don't really mind anyway, but I don't pay YouTube. I pay for premium now because it's worth it. Premium for YouTube is actually worth it because I get the music application for premium, for YouTube Premium, comes with it. So you can do their music app. And for me, what I find the most useful for the premium for YouTube is actually having my phone screen off, and I can still listen to audio. Um, I've had 6 ads. You've had 6 ads? Man, YouTube's milking it. I pay for YouTube Premium so I don't see ads at all. I'm too impatient. I can't believe you did 6 ads, Craig, because you know what? It's set to balance. It's just set to minimum. It's not set to, you can set like levels, right? And mine's at the base, the basic, because they're going to put ads in here anyway. Even if it's not monetized, there's still ads in there. So even all those people who have content that's, and it's not monetized, like Dee Dee Bean, she's not monetized, but all of her videos will have ads, right? YouTube just keeps all that ad money. They don't share it with the content creator. I think videos need to be 8 minutes. Wait. Super patient. Oh, for mid rolls, yes. Yeah, it has to be 8 minutes for mid roll. I think and a lot of my videos are short. I pay for Premium too, mainly so I can download videos and watch offline. I only had 2 ads. It's so weird, kindness. I don't get the ad thing. Who gets what more ads when? I had 4 ads since I joined, says Keith. I had a few already too. Wow. See, I don't know that because I don't see them. And honestly, I set them to like balance the most minimum. I really have no clue. If you sit through dental. Thank you. Huh. Hey, Craig went and took Travis's cars to get tires. And now that's true love. Getting car service done on anybody's car takes, I don't care if you have an appointment. Like, why does it take 3 hours to change tires? Steph says to Keith, I'm the same way, but sometimes I shifted when I stopped watching TV, mostly watching YouTube. Yeah, we don't watch TV. We got rid of all of our streaming services. I listen to audiobooks and I watch YouTube, and that's pretty much it. Um, they shouldn't pay ads if the content creator isn't getting paid. That's total. Oh yeah, Apple Blonde. There used to be a function before. If you weren't monetized, you could opt to not have any ads on your channel. But YouTube changed that. They changed that to say, we don't care if you're monetized or not, you're going to have ads on our platform. Um, supposedly ads are based on your region. That's what YouTube told me anyway. I believe that. The ads are always been based regionally, but all ads, I'm getting big gaps in the conversation. I'm so sorry, Jennifer. Why does it take 1 hour to get oil changed? Right? Right, Keith? 1 hour is actually fast, and that's with an appointment. That makes so much sense with everyone is seeing different numbers and ads, and you get different ads targeted to you. I'm like, why am I getting this ad? You know, and this is the summer doldrums. What does that mean? It's like, so what I've been told, and Dacob said this in one of his pre-shows, because Dacob's been doing this for 9 years, so he has experience behind him. He says that in the summertime, there's fewer views and less ad money, because there's only so much ad money that advertisers are going to dole out, and because the summer times is kind of the mid-year blues, that they're saving a lot of their advertising money for end of year. So most of the ads and money. So if you look, even if since I've been monetized, that's the fluctuation. Is closer to the holidays, it should be higher around holiday time when advertisers are really pushing out ads, because what are advertisements other than to say, hey, we have this thing, please go buy it. I actually had the tires changed out with an hour and 45. That is pretty dang good, Craig. Under 2 hours for tires, because they do have to remove them, rotate them, replace them if they're not just rotating, but replace them and then balance them. So it does take some time to do, but 2 hours is appropriate, right? When it's 3 hours, you're like, why am I here? I'm paying premium, no ads. Yay, D! I just got an ad. The only ad I have a beef with are the postcards I keep getting in the mail. In the last week, I've gotten an advertisement for a nursing home, hearing aids, and a cremation. Oh my gosh! Seriously? Seriously, that's some ad. How do YouTube work with comments? Do you get paid more for comments? So YouTube likes to reward engagement. So comments and likes and dislikes show engagement. It doesn't actually even matter what the comment is, and it doesn't actually. Comments show that your views should comments should reflect, be a percentage of your views. So sometimes if you don't have comments enough for the views, they'll say, hey, we think your views are not authentic views. You're not actually getting real views because you don't have enough content engagement on your platform. So on your channel or whatever. So yeah, leave a heart, thumbs up, thumbs down. So it doesn't really matter. As long as the thumb up or down or a heart in the comment you commented, that's all they really care about. Um, what are you trying to tell you, Steph? They installed 4 new tires within that time. That's pretty dang cool, Craig. Steph got cremation and burial service mailed constantly. Oh my gosh, Jolie. Right, I turned 50 and suddenly I'm on death's door. I'm way older than Travis, but he gets all the senior citizen mail. I think it's hilarious. It's good. Jolie, that's so wrong. Yeah, I agree. I agree, it's wrong. Hi, hello, well-behaved wallet. Um, imagine what I'm getting at 60. I'm 60. Oh, I know, right, right. You know, it's just like I'm only 44, and I get the ones I like the most are the retirement communities. It's like I don't qualify yet, folks, but I'm having the worst arm day, guys. My shoulder has been killing me. Um, it's not good when I get a lot of stress because my job, it manifested my shoulders, and I was laying on my side and my arm went numb. And there's 3 nerves that run down your arm, and if you lay down wrong, sometimes you can y your arm can go numb, but every time that happens to me, I kinda panic because I have had a frozen shoulder that required surgery, so I'm just always, I have learned to hate Nathan from Colonial Penn. And neither of us are we're near senior, but yet we getting all this since I was 30. Yeah! It's like one of those, like, in case you need this or someone you know needs this, you know? Yeah, AARP, that's the funny one. We've been getting that for a long time. I want to be retired since somehow adulting. I think retirement's overrated. It would be nice not to have to work, but I love working. Mm. James is watching a Formula One race. No, I'm still drinking mine. Do you want to finish this? I'm not gonna finish it. Okay. Keith. Yeah, it's not for me, Craig, it's not for me. I'm too much of a workaholic. Pixie says retirement is awesome. Well, you're the few. I don't people who think retirement are awesome, I think are people who are very active socially and do things because I don't my I think I would just stay at home and never leave if I actually and then I'd get depressed because yeah. What's your bag for the Oh, I changed it out already, but I'll show you where did I put you? I just had you. Oh, you're right here. Right in front of me. This is my bag today. This is my oh, because I was watching Elliot's Luxury and I really like him and he's on Instagram and he was showing he has a lot of bags. He literally sells luxury items. Like his inventory is amazing, but he does high-end luxury pre-owned bags. And a lot of people buy expensive bags and then they don't use them because they're afraid to get them damaged or for whatever reason. And I used to be that way. And then today I was knew that Monday was going to be rough, so I said, you know what? And I was wearing a green shirt. Okay, I'm gonna wear my green bag. And yeah, it's a super expensive bag. It's a Celine bag. Um, and my special occasion was I went to the office. And sometimes that's all you need. Just take the bag because you wanna wear the bag, you know? Don't get me wrong, it's nice with my health issues, but oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know, Craig. I know. Yeah. That's one of the most chic bags Celine put out. I prefer it way he says, way more than the luggage tote. What bag is it's called the Celine Edge, and it was a Phoebe Philo era bag. Or a Tesla or a Tesla ad. Steph's is my favorite ad I've gone so far with a fancy booklet for buying property in villages at 55 plus. Yep, yep, those are the ones I like the most too. Beautiful bag. Yeah, wear your nice bags. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. We don't know how long we have. Today is the special occasion. You know? Some adulting, indeed. Me too. I've rescued animals before I began college and working. Wow, that's so cool. Kindness. I thought this was the only way um, they did ads. I've been getting 2 back to back. Whoa, no, you really shouldn't be getting 2 back to back. Mm-mm. Google the villages of both of and bath proof. I'm getting so many texts. Like, what is happening on my phone? My brother officially retired after mom died. He could go back to his old job, but everyone is quitting. His health insurance is taken care of by Medi-Cal and living off of savings. Yeah, I would too, but end up keeping every animal I rescue. Yeah, I can't, Christiana. I couldn't do actually somehow adulting Nikki. Mhm. Um Keith, how does it spend his day? Today is a special occasion. Yeah, today is a special occasion. I live near villages, 2 ad back to back every 6 minutes. That shouldn't happen, Jennifer. I'll see if I can fix that to it should be on the lowest level. I just did it. Oh, my sister texts me. Okay. My work laptop bag stuff loaded. Call me when you're done with your live. Olivia had 2 shepherds that need some. Don't tell me. Uh, now my sister's trying to get me a shepherd, about 7 years old, 2 or 3. Really? Shepherds. We said no more shepherds. We said no more working dogs, Jennifer. Mm. No, I'm not gonna call her about 2 shepherds. Um, Studying for a drone pilot. Oh yeah, my husband's a drone pilot and has a drone. I don't plan to fully retire. I want to blend travel and work when I'm done traveling. Does anyone here live in North Carolina? A lot of New Yorkers are moving to Asheville to retire. They cannot say enough good things. Oh, that's nice. North Carolina's pretty. It's fine, Jackie. That's not a big deal. Well, it's like if I could have made if it was still an option to have an ad-less platform, like my channel never have ads, I would have done that. You know, stay strong. No more working dogs. No more working dogs because they need jobs. Shepherds need jobs. Shepherds do not like to be sitting at home idling. They want to do things. And if you don't have things for them to do, they find things to do. They can be naughty shepherds. Um, holy crap, Julie! I googled it. Promote prominent promoting disposal of all loofahs in the house. Oh no, what did I miss about loofahs? Let me go back to what Jolie says. What is it about the loofahs? Wait a minute. You mean the scrubby loofah things in the shower? Okay, I can't find it. Jolie, tell me again. Tell us again. What did I miss about loofahs? They hang them in their cars, on their car stuff. I love your corgis. True about shepherds, they are very intelligent. They're smart. They are smart. They're so annoying, but I love them to bits. Corgis are the best. Keith says, my friend sends a small fortune on doggy care for his shepherds because they need interaction all day. They're great dogs, but they want boundaries and they will push boundaries because they want the boundaries and they want to do things and they're not happy just laying on the couch. This is not what they want to do. Corgis are adorable. They're stinking cute. Yeah. 2 shepherds could be a dent in your. Oh no, no, no. I can't do 2 shepherds. I'm not even gonna entertain that idea. No. I says it's not fair to the shepherds. It's not even that I don't want shepherds. I love shepherds. My friend has a shepherd. It's not fair to them with our life. When you're out of the house 10 hours a day, and when I come home, I do lives and I do other stuff. I'm not taking my dog for a walk. We're not doing an agility course. We're not, the dog's bored. That's not fair. Um, yeah, so no, I'm not gonna. There's some kind of Mini Cooper club that they hang ducks all over their cars. That is so weird. Why ducks on Mini Coopers? I don't get it. They have a color code system in the villages. Oh, worked at. Oh, I now figured out what Jolie was talking about. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Oh, I had one of my Ivy says her brother's service dog with a shepherd. Yeah, they're great dogs. They're excellent dogs. They just are not excellent lazy house dogs. I need a dog that his joy in life is to hang out on the couch and to hang out with me when I get home on the couch. That is the level of my. Oh, that's the other thing I didn't show Craig because you came in later. I bought this new thing and I'm super excited to try it. This is a car seat wedge. So you put this in your car. So it's supposed to change your pelvis position so that, because cars have bucket seats, that this is supposed to put you so that you have less stress on your spine. And we'll see how it goes because I have spine issues, and I'm trying to do everything I can to prevent any more surgeries and nothing called fusion. We're trying to prevent all of that. Um, my mom has a shepherd, and she gets absolutely no exercise. She's absolutely miserable. Oh my gosh, yes, yeah, Craig, because she's miserable. Shepherds are guard dogs, so she's, you know, you need Dutch Hound, Jackie. I love Dutch Hounds. Um, they're so awesome. Keith, um, Keith, they need a lot of attention. Lord girl, let me know if it works. Yeah, my coworker told me that this is a better thing than what I had been using, and it's supposed to change and help. Um, it's something about the nerves in your, you know, pelvis when you're not pinching or something. I don't know. I will let you know if this works, because I am desperate need of help. I've had a horrible back day today. Horrible. It's because of my cane and walker. She's terrified. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can believe that. I do sniffing work with Ruby. She is a Belgian Shepherd. Oh, nice. I love your dog, Grace. Every time I see a photo of it, it's because my cane, yeah. Hold on, Winnie. Winnie! Hello, Winnie! I was watching. Oh my gosh, we've been talking about Meredith. I was like, oh my gosh, Meredith, her DHL debacle. I'm like, what? You know, Jeep people duck each other with rubber duckies. I don't get that. I don't understand the Jeep culture. There's Jeep conventions. I've been to the beach where all the Jeeps were doing their I think Jeeps are cool, fun cars. They have the worst suspension. They're always breaking down. I am not a fan of owning one. I understand the appeal though. Um, she likes to be involved all the time. She's busy. They're shepherds. Is I feel awful for her since. Oh yeah, it's just awful. Oh, did you hit 10K, Winnie? Did you get oh my goodness! Did you get 10K? That's so cool. Did you get a photo? Um, what happens to Meredith? So it's upsetting. Unfair. It's very unfair because there's theft, and the fact that the company didn't care. They employ that person. you know, and the authorities didn't care. They're like, well, it's not worth our time. And the lawyer says, well, we can do it, but we won't win. It will take, years and lots of money, We'll be tied up in litigation. Yeah. You did. Yay, Winnie. I'm so happy. 10K is great. That's so awesome. That is an accomplishment. Oh, did you guys see that Cassie Thorpe hit 150? Which I was like, whoa, cool. I'm always happy when people make a milestone, and 10K is awesome. Um, my granddaughter got ducked in her VW Beetle. She thought, oh, Winnie, hello, Frozen, hello, Saya. I heard the first 10K is the hardest from there on. Snowball. We'll see. We'll watch Winnie and see how it goes. Winnie, how many years have you been working on YouTube now? Um, Winifred. I have a friend named Millie, and I asked her sister, said, Nina, is Millie's name for Millicent? And she's like, no, her name is actually just Millie. I'm like, okay. Because my grandmother's name was Mildred. Well, I'm still at 318. Woohoo, 300. I keep bouncing and back up. Let me see what number I'm at. It keeps going up and down, up and down. 2019. Wow. Oh, I have more photos. Oh, Jennifer sent me photos of the shepherds that need homes. This is not fair. This is my sister sabotaging me. I don't care. Shepherds are Houdinis. They can break out of any fence. They honestly can. Shepherds are like that. I'm like, I'm not getting a shepherd. I don't care no. My sister's trying to pawn off shepherds on me. I have 1,398 people. I keep going up and down almost to 1,400. Oh, So then it goes down, and then it goes up, and then it goes down. The same 3 or 4 people keep going in and out. I'm like, "Come on, I wanna see 1,400 just because I wanna see 1,400." Winnie, I tried Trufer blueberries after, your recommendation. Yeah, nice. Look, took me about 5 years to get 10K on Twitter. Nice. Craig, that's a great start. My mom's name was Mildred. Oh, really, Dee? My grandmother was a Mildred. Right. Saya, thanks. I'm always extremely hard on myself. I have very high expectations in general. Might be why my kids hate me. No, no, no. Your kids don't hate you. You know, they love you. Oh my God, orange strawberries next. Well, okay, here's the thing with my mother. I love my mother. I don't like my mother. I love my mother, but I don't hate my mother. You know, I'm at 1,253. Oh, nice! Giveaway time. Oh, I went and watched another live sale today with Hadrian. It's Adrian. We always had Steph says, and I didn't buy anything. We always had German Shepherds growing up, loved them, so smart and emotionally intelligent. German Shepherds are beautiful dogs. They're wonderful, smart dogs that are really great pets, but they also need a job. They want a job. They want activity. They are not happy just sitting in your house. Mm-mm. You know, it took me 5 months to get monetized, but then it was like pushing a boulder uphill. Let's see how it took me longer than that to get monetized, but I started my channel in the summer, like spring, like April or whatever, and I didn't get monetized all the way up until November, I think, from April to November. Um, did you get a bag for $22? Oh my God, Jack sent you a wait, I'm missing something. Um, I'm not Catherine or Kathleen. Correction, Kathy. Is Adrian finds the best of right? He finds the best stuff. It's a grid. Um, sent you a bag I got for 22. You sent me a bag? Oh, I was so excited and proud for 5 foot. Oh, she's done amazing. In less than 3 months, she's done amazing. No, got not get. Oh, got bag. Oh, okay. I sent you a bag I got for $22. Nice. Aunt German Shepherd's job was to lay under her chair. So some German Shepherds, not all German Shepherds are equal, and age has something to do with it, but mostly young Shepherds need activity. Yeah, that's awesome. She got there quick. Love her. I still miss something. I'm missing something, Winnie. Hmm. Oh, 5 foot nothing. Yes, 5 foot nothing. Yeah, I love 5 foot nothing. She has an amazing channel. I mean, I love her. She's very soothing to listen to. I like her tone, and I like her lives. I just like the way she talks about things. It's fun. Um, Sent you the video. Oh, okay. I didn't see the video yet because I was doing this. I saw you sent me something though. But my sister keeps sending me dog photos of shepherds. Ugh. This is my sister, right? On Saturday. I think I told you all this. I don't know if I did or not. Saturday, she's like, "Well, Jackie, you want me to come visit you?" She woke me up, right? Because I'm wallowing in self-pity. And I was texting her and then went back to sleep and then she woke me up and she was like, "Well, do you want me to come see you?" Like, Jennifer, I don't if you want to come up, come up. Like, well, do you want me to see you want to see me? I'm like, we're gonna see each other on Sunday, Jen. It's fine. You don't have to come up. I'm gonna be working on my bags. And she was like, "Well, okay, then I just, I'll be fine." You know. So she it wasn't like, "Oh, how are you doing? How's missing Watson?" No. And now she's trying to peddle shepherds on me. My dog died on Friday. I am not ready. I am not ready. It's like I am still grieving the loss of Watson. I cannot just go replace Watson. If I do get this other dog that I might get to be rehomed with me, we won't be able to get Finn until like, oh, September. That's several weeks away. That's something I can handle. I need some space. Your phone, I sent you a video of a wicked Kelly. Wow. Oh, that's so cool. You got Kelly Wicker for $22. That's amazing. I can fall asleep to Frozen. Saya, I fall asleep to Dacob so regularly that when he did his pre-show on Saturday, early, mind you, I fell asleep listening to it. Because I'm so used to listening to him and falling asleep because he's on so late. Steph says, "I lost my German Shepherd as was a puppy. She unknowingly pulled all the stuffing out of underneath the sofa. He fell down to the ground. Whoa!" Craig says, "If I were able to put out content on a schedule, I might be able to get better, but I'm digressing. I put it out that I can't." Oh yeah, no. I think you can just put out the content as you feel like. I love Close Mentor, Winnie. I love Close Mentor. Um, I YouTube is fun. It's supposed to be fun and a hobby, and I think and now people make it a business, and that's wonderful for them. But I'm not that person. Um, so I think you just do it when you want to, when it's fun for you to do it. Yeah, yes, inconsistency is you can't expect, but also I don't know. I think it should be fun, and you should do it when you feel like you should, not when you feel like you need to, but feel like, oh, I feel like I'll go live today. I'll go live. I don't get mad if people are live the same time I'm live, or we overlap because we don't have the same audience. And if we do, catch me on the rebound. I'm fine. Watch me later. You know. Sounds like your sister is worried about you. Nah, she's not worried about me. She's trying to rehome shepherds. Jennifer doesn't like dogs. Jennifer does not like dogs. She knows I love dogs. We went to go visit my friend Sharon Sunday, and I got to pet her brand new, beautiful baby Yorkies. So cute. And got Yorkie kisses. Adorable. Jen's like, I don't like dogs. I'm like, Jenny, they're baby Yorkies. They're only 6 weeks old. She's like, I don't like dogs. I'm like, yeah, that's why you have 5 cats. Um, I fall asleep with YouTube on. I wake up and he's always playing. uh, Yeah, he's always playing online. Yeah, it's true. Winnie, I love Close Mentor. I love Close Mentor. Oh yeah, I sell stuff to Close Mentor and I buy stuff from Close Mentor. I like Close Mentor. Catch me outside. The rate of return on YouTube is equivalent to making $1 per. Yes, that's the truth, Winnie. That's the truth. The people really knew how much money you make on YouTube, they would never start. It's like you have to make you have to have not just subscribers, but viewing. Like, if you look at people's with the very big channels, and then you look at how many views a video gets, it should be around 20% of their subscribers. If they're not getting 20% of their subscribers viewing their content, then they're not they're subscribed, but they're not watching. And you're not 20% is pretty good. um the first day a video comes out, and then it should go up. But on the first day a video comes out, if you get 20% views from the amount of subscribers, that's pretty good. you know but if you're looking at dollars, it's not. I don't know how people make money doing this. um have to lurk for a while, have some things to do around the house. Okay, D. I have my first 2 toy poodle tattooed on my. Oh my goodness, yay! Steph says, "Agree, Jackie. If you just put out content to connect with people, don't worry about growing the channel." Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Do what you love when you love doing it, and it will show, right? Um, I did this to make friends. I actually didn't even understand about monetization, and actually I could have been monetized sooner, um, if I had understood, because they rolled out you only had to have 500 subscribers, but then so many watch hours, and I really didn't know what I was doing, guys, at all. They kept changing the rules. I didn't know what the rules really were. I was using Studio, and I kind of grew with it, and I appreciate the AdSense. Now, come tax season, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I have to figure out how that works, but you know. You have to be realistic about it. I get demonetized on every video for copyright music. It's crazy. Wow. Is sponsored content that yeah, sponsorships is what pays. But guys, that's the same for sports. And all the endorsements that the sports, they're athletes, right? And they have an income from their job, which is they're pro athletes, but they make most of their money through brand endorsements. It's not through what made them famous and what they're really good at. Um, so if I watch your video, let's say 3 times, do you get credit for 3 views? Yes, I do think that is how that works, but I do not know for sure. I don't know if it counts the IP address as a view or just watching the video. The office I'm in at this week is having a Pups and Popsicles event tomorrow. Oh, if my office had pups and popsicles, oh my God, I would be so happy. My life would be so much better if we had have our pets go to work with us. You know, did you get you do get the views. Okay, Winnie knows. So see, Winnie's been doing this for a while. Taxes from my YouTube seems to like a full-time job on a half keep. It's full-time job and a half. Keep it fun, film what you want. Yes, because YouTube can consume you. Tax for tax season, deduct everything. Add and a portion of money for every 1,000 views. Also, lives and shorts basically make nothing, a few bucks. Your home internet, your home office, StreamYard. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I do subscribe to StreamYard, and I do itemize every single year. Winnie knows what to do. I'll figure it out tax season. You might even be able to deduct the cost of your YouTube membership. Wow, itemize. Yeah. Up until now, for my husband and I, it's always been cheaper to take because our income is not that high, that we the just the general, marriage, standard deduction is even when we've tried to itemize, you know. So yeah, there's that. I know a YouTuber who makes quite a lucrative living on just affiliate links, mostly taking home to talking. That's pretty cool stuff. Um, Winnie B says, yes, every dime you spend and show on your channel deduction, I deduct gifts if that person shows your gift deduction. Yes, lighting, software, tripods. I bought a computer. Wait, says Keith. Um, you can deduct those LV and Miu Miu bags? I don't know. Huh, I don't know. I'm starting a YouTube channel, says Keith. I'll film 1 video a year. But you have to show everything off in that 1 video. Yeah. But Keith, you don't even buy bags. You bought 1 bag in 3 years, you know? So this week is gonna be Jackie has to drive herself to work for 3 days because tomorrow, for the next 3 days, James has to be on a different campus than me. So I have to go to our regular campus. So, oh man, I'm spoiled, guys. I like driving. I don't like driving in the morning. Um, but I don't use them off the channel. But yes, you put those up for sale. Speaking of bags, I'm trying to decide on my 1 new bag this year for my birthday, torn between rag and bone belt bag or the Prada project bag. Hmm. I do deduct bags, the room. But Jackie, if I YouTube like a few minutes when I travel, I could potentially write. Yeah, you can. You can. But you have to do enough that when if you get audited, you did enough, right? I've spent a mint on. Yeah, you spent a lot on travel. A lot of people who vlog travel, they do deduct all that stuff. It's so fun. That's why in January I do low buys. I gathering all my expenses. I don't know what the rag and bone belt bag is or the Prada project bag. Off just for my own gut instinct, rag and bone because I think it's from what I know of that brand, I think that would be more useful than Prada. It's why I've worked from home 100% for over 10 years. My tax account says I can write off my home office because non-work like things are stored in there as well. Oh yeah, you have to a home office has to be only for work. Only work. Keith a portion Jackie never say the Keith a portion Jackie never say the what was the A word? I don't know what the A word is. Um The Rag& and Bone belt bag, like the Lululemon bag, and the Prada project bag is literally called project bag. Just the Prada nylon from Japan. Well, then, if you're buying the Prada nylon bag, then you're just buying it for the name Prada because a nylon bag's a nylon bag, right? So, who knows chauffeur? Yes, if you only use it for work. Um, or is it a bag in disrepair that would be a project for you to repair? Yep, for repair, Keith. Oh no. If you show a profit, I never. Oh yeah, no, no, Winnie, we know you. We know. Back, hey, Rag& and Bone commuter belt bag and antique white. I would go with the Rag& and Bone. I really would because honestly, if you're doing a nylon bag for Prada, you're just paying for Prada. And if that's important to you, then buy the Prada bag. But I like, I know you have a kiddo, so a belt bag is, it's a run and go and do a thing. I would do I would do the bag that if it got ruined first, you wouldn't be worried about it and nobody, is you said it's in white, but you can always white's not a deterrent to me. I mean, it is for shirts because I spill stuff on my clothes all the time, but um, you said antique white. Let me check. Keith, yes. Ding, ding, ding. I do Winnie B, handbag socials, and sales. Bam. Done. All I was learning, leading that way anyway. Yay! So, yes. Woohoo! Yeah, because I just don't feel like, Prada, I've, it's a nylon bag. You're really just paying for the label. Hmm. The design isn't that unique. Not for, you know, Yep, Winnie, it's a hobby all the way out here and never show profit. Profit! Man, profit? There's no profit. I'm just trying to, if you look at what I spend, yeah, no. My poor husband. My poor husband. But I am gonna have a vlog sale, guys. I'm holding myself accountable to Bag Mountain over there. That is the manifestation of my grief and, you know, neuroses. I do not need another tote. I do not need another tote. I want another tote. I do not need another tote. Need is not, I do not need another tote. I love tote bags so much. It's not even funny. Um, no profits here. I get a warning from them every year. We expect a business to be profitable. They obviously don't understand YouTube. Because unless you have 2 million subscribers and endorsements and, she said Bag Mountain. It's Bag Mountain. I put all of my bins of bags in one place. So guys, I took them from underneath my desk. I have one bin underneath me, and this was underneath my desk. And all the other bins I had around, stored and tucked away, I have put in one space. I do not have words. I did not think I owned that many bags. I mean, I know I owned a lot, but when you see them in one space, half of my living room is just bags. Now, if I had pallet racking and could store them better, it maybe won't be so shocking, but bags should not be stored in plastic bins. They need to be aired. They can't. This is a temporary storage problem. Unfortunately, my temporary storage problem is now a permanent storage problem, which means I don't deserve to have bags if I can't take care of them. And that's where I'm getting to. I'm getting to the point where I need it. The ones that are just okay, gotta go. Love you. I love you all. They're all my favorites. But the ones that work the best on my shoulder, the ones that work the best with my clothing or wardrobe of my life, they get to stay. The ones that are just okay or cool, gotta go. This hurts. Oh, this hurts. But I can't just keep them in tote bins, guys. Um, I showed Travis Jackie's bag mountain. He said, "Okay, yeah, I guess your shopping isn't that big of a deal." I had a lot of I expect to be 25 and 125 pounds, but that ain't happening. Jackie, can you walk from room to room with ease, or are you Oh, no, no, I can walk room to room. Yeah, yeah, no, 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 it's not like that. Guys, no. Trying to visualize. No, I'll s photo, Keith. Yeah, I'll send you a photo. Don't worry about it. I'll send you a photo. The thing is, it's on a platform. It's essentially all my totes stacked and then all the bags on top of the totes that don't have totes, because I really don't wanna store my bags in totes, but I've gotten so many large bags versus small bags that I'm out of space, and if I took the time to clean out my storage shed, I have a storage shed that's a 20 by 20 square foot building. Trying to visualize. I have gathered a box of bags to take to my niece and sister-in-law to our family reunion in September. Yay! Hey, Alyssa! It's not that many bags. It looks way more than it really does look more than it is. And a lot of it has to do with how they're stored, but it's still not. I still can't. When I want to get a bag, I don't know which bin it is, and I can't find it, and that's where I draw the line. When I have a bag, I know I have the bag, I own the bag, and I can't go get it. That makes me very unhappy. Oh, no. You sent a photo, just wanted to make sure you're not in a oh, no, gosh, no. See, the thing is with Watson, because Watson was, again, he was a stray, and even though we had him for almost 4 years, he never quite understood that potty was outside. He did if the grass was too tall, it was too wet or too hot, he decided the house was a much better place to be. And so any kind of box or things or bag, he would just like, this is now mine. Mhm. So everything had to be above Watson height for safety. No boxes could be left out, no bags could be left on the floor. So our whole house was around Watsonness, okay? So and so now that, because Watson passed away, I'm able to just throw things on the floor. I was able to move things around. I didn't have to put everything away all the time. So I was just putting everything in, and it took me the weekend to do it. And it's still just temporary. I still have to go through all the bins and itemize and organize. You know, so 20 by 20 is yes, I have a 20 by 20 storage shed. It's an outbuilding that we built that I used part of my inheritance on to store my father's estate. I have half, my twin has half. Um, hold a bag, it just doesn't make me happy. Nope, bye. That's what I need to do, Winnie. That's what I need to do. My bedroom is so full of crap I could barely walk out of my iPhone. I really need to purge my clothing too. My clothing, I have too many clothes because I keep things for a long, long, long time and things I really shouldn't keep. It's just because I don't want to make the decisions. Um, give me some of those to Travis for me. Hey, well, thank you supporting my unboxing habit. Thank you so much, Alyssa. Oh, by the way, like my necklace? Isn't it cool? This came from Melissa from her jewelry line. I've been wearing it. I need to actually turn it around. I think the charms are backwards. And then I've been wearing this one, and I love this is my favorite one, by the way. Favorite thing is this bracelet because I love that little bit of green. Isn't that pretty? Oh, and I got a new ring. I bought a new ring, guys. This ring. Oh, Winnie, I didn't show you. See, let me see if I can get this to show up. This ring is the James Avery ring. It looks like that Chandron or whatever, the Hermes vibe one, but not Hermes because the Hermes one is like $600. So I got this one this weekend when I was out with the girls. We went to the jewelry store. Um, I was keeping the outfit I wore for Dr. Phil 22. Oh no. Winnie, Winnie, will you do? I'll try to give him more for you, Safety Front. That's so funny. Hey, isn't it pretty? And it's a James Avery, so it's still designer, um, but it's not $600 because the Hermes one is $600. I'm like, man, I love you, but you're still a sterling silver. You're still just a sterling silver. And I know that it's Hermes. But how many other people around me know it's Hermes? So am I wearing the ring because it's Hermes, or am I wearing the ring because I like the ring? So I decided, I think it's because I just like the ring. I like the look of the ring. Then let me find something that looks kind of like it, but not pay $600. Why were you in Dr. Phil? Each item has to spark joy. I can't bear to do my sneak. Oh no, right. Sneakers. That's rough. That's rough. Catch me. Yeah, no, okay, so I know like there's bags I'll never get rid of, like my Disney bags. Um, a lot of my Ralph Lauren bags, I don't care if they're brand new and whatever. I love them too much, but I have some Coach bags I need to just release, let them go. Let them go. Um, the problem I've turned into with my bag collecting is that it's become a collecting thing. It's become a set. Oh, I have this. I need it in this color. If I have it in this color, I need it in 3 colors. Like, you know how Meredith has like she has like the line of denim LV bags. You know, she had to have all from that line at that time period because one was cool when she got two, and she felt like she needed to have all 3 of them, and then she felt like she needed to have, the other parts to that collection. And the next thing she knows, it's like another part of the collection because it's just one of that like collecting. People have the need to be the center of attention. Kathy, me too. Way too many, too much clothes. Cash me out. Cash me outside. I also have a big stash of chocolate. Sparks joy. My collab with Y2K Queen this week. Who's Y2 Queen? Who is Y2? Okay, I'm. Oh my god, collab with 2 YouTube queens this week. Okay, I read that wrong. Um, Ain't that the truth, though? Hey, Jeanette, Jackie, Vera Bradley online outlet marked all of the Disney bags 30% off today. Oh, ouch. So here's the thing about the Vera Bradley Disney bags. They're too fussy. There's too many prints on prints. There's only a couple I actually liked, and they're still very expensive. When I tried to give him naughty kisses from you, and he said, "Get the F out of here," I said, "No, it's from Woody." He says, "What the F?" Is that the James? It's like YouTube royalty this week. Disney Vera Bradley retail. Yeah, I like. It's a little fussy. There's the black one that has a Snow White pattern. I liked. Um, some have one image embroidered on the embroidered ones. I like kindness. I'll go take a look. I do have one of the Disney. I bought one of the little notebooks that Vera Bradley did. I used to be a huge Vera Bradley fan because I love totes, and big totes because I was carrying a lot of stitching and sewing supplies in them, and but they started off with doing the tote bag where you could, how to say this kindly, when I first started buying their tote bags 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago now. There was more workmanship and detail in the construction. Very well thought out, very beautiful bags. And as they become more popular, less and less of those details. They would call them redesign. And next thing I know, 3 or 4 of the pockets are missing. It used to be you could take any other tote bag, take out the base, throw it in the wash. Now you can't do that. So there's a lot. So and some of the hardware went from really ornate to more streamlined. So because I remember Vera Bradley from 20 years ago, I have a hard time with Vera Bradley today. You know, um, rebound, Vera Bradley rebrand. People are upset. Yeah. She said she has plenty. Agreed. Vera Bradley quality went down. Inner pockets used to be quilted. Yeah, the inner pockets used to be quilted. It used to be a super awesome function. I actually saw a Vera Bradley weekender tote. Some of my luggage is Vera Bradley. I still have it. And I didn't even pick it up. I didn't want to buy it because I'm like, no, your quality now is not the same. And for people who didn't know Vera Bradley 20 years ago, It's fine. They're gonna love it. But I know Vera Bradley from 20 years ago. I'm like, 20 years ago, this is what you did, and this is now what you're doing, and you cost 3 times as much? No, not today. Um, wait, what did Jeanette? I can't muster the energy to do it. What was Vera Bradley? Was the Vera Bradley rebrand? I've seen videos and haven't watched. I didn't know they rebranded. By the way, you have to give fans what the fans want, and we want you. I have one Vera Bradley left. It got a matching hat, and mine was more than 10 years ago, too. The quilting is great, good for traveling, and is light. Didn't Vera Bradley even do leather items at one point? I have one Vera Bradley bag now that's leather, and they did do some, but they also have polyurethane. They have both types now. Not today, devil. Keith, I want you. I might have a Vera Bradley next to me. I think I just got rid of the last bit of bags. I have I just have the luggage left because the luggage is so useful. They have great, like the soft luggage, the weekenders. It's like great straps. It goes on suitcases. It's fantastic. Retail online is not recognizable. Wow. I'll have to go look and just poke around. Um, too much paisley faith with my Hello Kitty. Oh, oh my gosh, Katie. Um, Hello Kitty. Have you seen Cambridge Satchel Company? Oh my goodness. They have a collab with Hello Kitty. It's a $450 bag. Oh my god, it is gorgeous. It is a black leather Hello Kitty face. So the whole thing is like the face of the Hello Kitty, but black. It's so beautiful. And I was telling my twin this, and Jen was like, "Oh, send me a link." Like, Jenny, it's $450. You're not gonna buy it. I want it, and I'm not gonna buy it. It's so pretty. I just never understood Vera Bradley thing. The bags are so busy. No offense. Oh no, they are busy. But I used to wear a lot of solid colors, and I would wear the Vera Bradley, you know. Um, but then and that's why slowly switched from. I literally used to wear just blue jeans and solid t-shirts. Like I did not wear patterns at all, because I was super cheap. And I would just buy Hanes t-shirts, men's t-shirts, and just wear solid t-shirts, and then jeans, and then my bag was my point of interest, right? And then as my style changed to incorporate more cartoons, it clashes with everything. I stopped wearing Vera Bradley because I had to think about my wardrobe. When I was just wearing navy t-shirts and navy jeans, it didn't matter, you know? Oh, Luxations. Oh my God, wow. Yeah, did you see it, Luxational? I spent a lot of dollars buying Jujubee and Hello Kitty. I love the 69 cubic zirconia Hello Kitty earrings. That is as far as I go. Oh, that Cambridge Soundworks bag. Or no, it's not Cambridge Soundworks. Cambridge Satchel. Let me see if I can go find it and show you guys. Because, oh my goodness, I have been staring at this and I'm like, Jackie, no, you have to pay for puppy. Um, I need to get rid of bags. Um, Satchel Company. There we go. Let me see if I can pull this up. Sponsored content. No, I don't need all the ads. Can you just show me the bag? Why is this so difficult? Why does everything have to have a pop-up? Cambridge Club, women, tote bag, collections, featured. Oh, there we go. Hello Kitty, right there at the very top. Oh, I don't want the mini bag. I want the face tote. This one. This one is so cool. Okay, let me reduce the size of this page. And let me see if I can share my screen. Present mode. Share screen. Share screen. And there we go. And enter all the magic things. So let's see if I can. This is so cool. Let me see if I can show you. Let me get rid of this little. This bag is so pretty. Um, Oh, let me see. I missed a bunch of chats. Let's see. Cambridge Satchel is such a good quality leather made by English artisans. They sued another company called Satchels for copyright at one stage, and because of that, they also have a satchel bag. VB is patterns, except for embroidery bags, which, yeah, focus, image, background. Oh yeah, I'll go look, Ivy. I can't do Judith Lieber. There is even was even a Balenciaga collab. Didn't do that. Winnie, I will email you, says Grace. I just checked my thumbnail halfway down, trying to swap key fob with my key pouch to another. Oh, I hate doing that when that's the worst. Keith says Steph couldn't believe that bag sold out, and even's like, who's buying this? I love. Hey, you know what sold out? If they only had 2 bags and they sold 2 bags, it sold out. I love that lady running the business. She may be a better businesswoman than a designer. Um, Disney clubs never go on sale. Oh yeah, they don't. I guess they're going out of production with the rebranding. I can't believe they're rebranding. But if LV or Gucci does a Hello Kitty collab, take all my money. Right, Keith? That's nuts. Using a very classic, but they have I need to go look at Vera Bradley. I did not realize they rebranded. About Hello Kitty. Why does she not have a mouth? I've never noticed that before until you mentioned it. So this bag is let me go back. It's hard to see, guys. Sorry. Let me see if I can get a better zoom in here. So like 300, 400, 390, 385. You know. This is really cute. The silk key fob. $80 though. Oh, it's like Hello Kitty face bag. So this is the one I like. Is the 410, the face tote. It's so cool. I don't know if I like this one so much, but yeah, but I'm like, no, I can't buy this. Stop screen sharing. Yeah. But I still love it, and it keeps showing up in my ads because I looked at it once, and I looked at it once. It says you must look at this again. Um, Speaking from the heart, I was today years old when I learned Hello Kitty is not a kitty cat. Wait, what? It's classy way more than. Oh yeah, that's what I like about it. Potato Peach. Jackie, watch Potato Peach's video. Okay, okay. I don't know who Potato Peaches is, but I'll go find her. Um, I was 2 years old. Hmm. She's a girl. Hello Kitty is cute. Yes, I love Hello Kitty. From a London, I'm from the London suburbs. I have a pair of boots with Hello Kitty in Australia print. Makes me so happy wearing it. Yay! She lives in London, and she has a cat. We love. Oh yeah, Hello Kitty is awesome. I love Carope, which is the cricket. No, the frog. She is not Jackie. Hi, 5 foot nothing. Hello. Hi. Um, that is so cool that you're here. What time is it in Australia, guys? You know, we were just talking about you, by the way, 5 foot. I was talking about we're okay. Winnie B just reached her 10K subscribers, which is way cool. So we were talking about how fast you've reached your 1,000 and how cool it is. Um, Shintaro's explained that he wanted Hello Kitty facial expressions to be ambiguous rather than Hello Kitty displaying a certain emotion. She was designed for customers to decide her expression. That's very cool, Steph. I had no idea. Just woke up. 11:40 a.m. tomorrow. Are you feeling better, cats? Poor. Uh, no one liked her. No one liked her. What do you mean no one liked her? Mm. And for those who aren't caught up, 5 foot nothing had a sinus surgery a couple weeks ago, so she's in recovery mode. You know. So, I told you about that storm that we drove through to get here, to get home. I just heard it. It's now in my now it's now in my town. It just took a while. It just took a while. Hey Marilla. Hmm, Man, but I hate to run, but I've been on for like 2 hours and I have to go to work tomorrow and wake up early. But thank you for hanging out with me. So tomorrow, Tuesday, we have Winnie going out live. I don't know if Craig will go live, but that's the plan. Thursday, I think. Well, I don't know who's going live Thursday, and Friday I'll be live. I know I'm going live. I don't know if Dee Dee Bean's going live this week because she's been. Hey Jane, she's been recovering from the pandemic thing we don't talk about on YouTube's. Sweet dreams, everybody. Brett. Hello, everyone. Have a great Tuesday. Bye, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. Catch me on the replay. 5'0". I just stalked for 2 hours. So, um, everybody have a great day and a great week, and we will talk again on Friday. And hopefully, I'll have more updates if we're gonna be able to adopt Finn or not. So, and no, I'm not gonna adopt a shepherd. My sister wants me to adopt. No. Good night, all. Bye.